in this package, gubernatorial election, Pastor Moino closes defense in Young Progressives Party petition. Acquiring teachers to benefit from modern technology skills. Product packaging in focus as world celebrates Paper Bag Day. House of Representatives set to investigate crude oil theft in Nigeria. Details of these and other stories in a moment. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I am Akani Ukbo. Akwa State Governor Pastor Moina says resolutions taken at the just concluded PDP Governors Forum meeting will be for the development and unity of the country. The governor was speaking at the Victor Ota International Airport while returning from the PDP Governors Forum meeting in Abuja. Governor Moino expressed gratitude to his colleagues for the confidence reposed in him to host the meeting, describing it as a privilege. The governor said that Akwa Ibom State will continue to stand tall in the Committee of States. Governor Moino has closed his defense in the petitions filed by Young Progressives Party (YPP) and its governorship candidate Senator Basi Albert, challenging his victory at the Governorship Elections Petitions Tribunal in Uyo. Governor Moino, who is the second defendant in the suit, called 4 witnesses from the University of Uyo to defend his certificates. The witnesses are Director of Human Resources of the University, Mr. Linus Okoko, the Bossa, Mr. Moore Maxson, Assistant Security Officer Teresa Inokun, and the Principal Security Officer, Mr. Nse Okunodo. They were laid in evidence by the counsel to Governor Moino, Paul Osoro, that of PDP of Fiong, and counsel to INEC, Tayo Yetibo, all senior advocates of Nigeria. The witnesses were cross-examined by the counsel to the petitioners, Mr. Tunde Falola. Akbc Judiciary Correspondent Harrison Esin reports that the 3-man tribunal headed by Justice Adekunle Adeleye has adjourned to August 2023 for adoption of final written addresses before judgment. Meanwhile, the University of Uyo has disowned one Daniel Ederekman, who claims to be an administrative officer of the institution that issued a certified true copy of a letter that purportedly expelled Governor Moino from the University of Uyo. Director of Human Resources of the University, Mr. Linus Okoko, stated this while testifying as a subpoena witness, describing Daniel Ederekman as an imposter. Mr. Linus Okoko, who is the immediate past acting registrar of the University of Uyo, tendered certified true copies of the 2022 and 2023 staff nominal roll of administrative officers of the school, with the name of Daniel Ederekman missing. He told the tribunal that there was no faculty in the University of Uyo known as Faculty of Environmental Sciences, which the petitioner's witness claimed to be a staff, and that his purported letters of appointment and promotion, which he tendered before the tribunal, were all fake. The subpoena witness also said the staff number of Daniel Ederekman belongs to an assistant security officer of the university, Mrs. Teresa Inokun, while the reference number on his purported letter of promotion is that of Mr. Nse Okunodo, a principal security officer in the Directorate of Security Service. The use of virtual reality immersive learning has been echoed as a necessity to enhance teachers' productivity. This informed the State Ministry of Education in collaboration with the Lagos-based tech company Infotech Technology Limited to organize training for teachers in Uyo to meet up the demand.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Lady Rose Bassi, said the introduction of the Innovative Solutions device into the school system was based on priority attached to education of children by the state government. She charged teachers at the training to make good use of the knowledge gained so they would transfer to their colleagues and students in their various schools, noting that the exercise was a train the trainers. Directorate of Educational Services (ISEPO) lauded the state government for advancing the use of information technology devices in the public secondary schools and advised participants to ensure effective service delivery. A resource person, Mr. Kachuku Odu, who is the product manager, Infoport Technology Limited, said the tablet is developed with a breakdown of every lesson, classwork, pre-test and examination questions that enhance easy teaching and learning activities for both teachers and students.
This has British curriculum, Nigerian curriculum already promoted. The children are able to do chemistry practicals with this. They're able to see things in biology or how it's dissected and all of this. This is supposed to do what? Improve their learning and give them experiential learning.
Some of the participants appreciated government for organizing the training, which they said have impacted them with modern technological skills in teaching and learning. They were all presented with tablets for job efficiency.
Meanwhile, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education, Lady Rose Nsabasi, has been decorated with an award of Eminent Peace Ambassador by the International Association of World Peace Advocates of the United Nations. The ceremony held at the conference room of the Ministry of Information Ministry in Uyo featured the conferment of Certificate of Recognition, rather insignia of Global Peace Advocacy Body, on the Permanent Secretary. The Director of State Education Quality Assurance Service, Dr. Rosalind Anthony Mfon, was also honored. Conferring the Eminent Peace Ambassador Award on the recipients, Professor Chidi Ehirio said the award was bestowed on Lady Bassi and Dr. Mfon as a call on them to join the United Nations in the promotion of world peace.
Present to you this certificate of appointment as an eminent peace ambassador, Lady Rose Bassi, to the glory of God and to the blessings of humanity. Congratulations.
Without our esteemed association to encourage you this insignia of office as an eminent peace ambassador.
Responding, the Permanent Secretary, Lady Rose Bassi, on behalf of her fellow awardees, appreciated the body, saying that the award will spur them to render humanitarian services.
It is normal that we reach out to the less privileged. But with this award is a challenge that we should step up in what we used to do. So that what they do endorse internationally will be felt by the local ordinary people.
And still to come on the news, product packaging in focus as world celebrates Paperback Day. This and more when we return. Stay with us.
Oh, better pass cars. Yes, sir. Momo don't begin from people to millionaires. Over 200 million naira they grant for everyone to win. No story. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 12 people must become millionaires for the Momo Refer and Win promo. How? Just dial *671# to open Momo account. Select option 6 to refer your family and friends, your neighbor, tailor, your oga, mechanic, hairdresser, and plenty people wey you sabi. After you don refer them, make sure say them open Momo account and use am recharge airtime or data at least 100 naira. Chicken my people, as you just dial that code, you don't refer the person with that. This promo go run from June 15 till August 9, 2023. You don't know the carry last one. Not by yourself, Momo better pass cash.
Welcome back. The need to underscore the importance of opting for paper bags over plastic alternatives has been highlighted as Nation marks World Paper Bag Day. If you are fantastic, do something dramatic to cut the plastic. Use paper bags. These quaint words represent the theme of the celebration. AKMC intern Joy James in this report takes a look at the significance of the day for Akwa Ibom State.
It is obvious that the typical man or woman equates nylons, plastics, rubbers, polythenes, sack bags, and the likes with paper bags. To him or her, paper bags are simply any bag that can hold either food items, clothing, equipment, toiletries, and the likes. But then, what are paper bags in reality? According to the Dean of the Faculty of Environmental Science, University of Uyo, Professor Anthony Uyine, paper bags are simply bags made with papers. This, he says, is a better alternative to the plastic bag, which has been proven to be toxic for both the human body and the environment.
From my own point of view, I understand paper bag to mean those bags manufactured or produced from paper, different papers, and they take different.
The advantages of using paper bags are indeed numerous. Apart from being less toxic and less harmful to the environment than plastics, they are relatively less expensive, recyclable, aesthetically appealing, and because they are biodegradable, they can be used for purposes like composting.
To me, I see paper bag, because paper bag are more of organic in that it's made from wood, so they are degradable. They can get rot, but some of other bags, especially those polythene bags, are some of the things that cause serious blockage of channels, drainage channels, because some of them do not degrade actually.
However, despite the overwhelming evidence that paper bags are better alternatives to nylons and the likes, the question is, why have the plastic bags assumed more prominence in the environment?
Yeah, that is where awareness actually comes in. The awareness is not there. For those who have lived in advanced countries, the exposure, the awareness is more. But here we are not so used to that. So what we can do is to increase the awareness. Especially those who use them in the market, if we have increased the awareness, I think we can adapt. Or the government can even bring up legislation that can reduce the usage of some of all these biodegradable bags.
While the debate over the advantages and disadvantages of using paper bags or its alternatives goes on, July 12th of every year remains the day to commemorate the inventor, Francis Raleigh, who in 1852 invented the first paper bag machine, and paper bags became the talk of the town. In 1870, Margaret Eloise Knight, also known as the mother of the grocery bag, designed the square flat bottom of paper bags, which made them sturdier. She also invented the machine for the same. In 1999, San Francisco became the first place in the world that abolished the usage of plastic bags in grocery stores and pharmacies, which motivated other countries and cities to take a step further and eliminate the high usage of plastic. However, for Akwa Ibom State and other developing economies, the shift to the adoption of paper bags as alternatives to nylons will be a gradual and futuristic process. Joy James, Akbc News.
Akbc Radio Chapel of the Nigeria Union of Journalists NUJ has inaugurated a three-man committee for its anniversary celebration. The committee is headed by Comrade Harris Lesien, the Akbc judiciary reporter, with Comrade Abasi Jackson, the health correspondent and secretary, as well as Comrade Gift Okure, the government house reporter, as member. The inauguration of the committee was highlight of this month's Chapel Congress held today at the Akbc transmitting station in Tapinyang. The Chapel chairman, Comrade Nforuye, who inaugurated the committee, congratulated the members, expressing confidence in their ability to host a successful chapel anniversary. Responding, the chairman of the committee, Harris Nesien, thanked Akbc Radio Chapel for the confidence and solicited their support to deliver on the mandate. The House of Representatives has resolved to constitute an ad hoc committee with a view to investigate and curb crude oil theft in Nigeria. The resolution was reached equal to the adoption of a motion by a member from Benue State, Mr. Phillips Akbc, at plenary. The lawmaker stated that the country has lost trillions of naira as a result of crude oil theft and also lost revenue from oil and gas exploration in the country. According to him, in 2021, Nigeria lost $4 billion to oil theft at the rate of 200,000 barrels per day, saying the figures have risen. He explained that 40% of crude oil loss is due to inaccuracies in the measurement and metering errors. The House expressed worry by the incessant cases of crude oil theft on the nation's economic growth, saying that anyone caught in the act will face the wrath of the law. The National Examinations Council (NECO) has released results of the 2023 National Common Entrance Examination for admission into the 110 federal unity colleges across the country. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, Mr. David Adejo, who announced the release after receiving the results from the Registrar of the National Examinations Council, Professor Ibrahim Woshishi, in Abuja, said the examination was highly competitive for Nigerian children. Mr. Dejo explained that this year's edition was written in Nigeria, Benin Republic, and Togo, adding up to a total of 72,865 pupils. According to him, Lagos State had the highest number of 18,644, and Taraba with the lowest of 102. He noted that 3,036 pupils were absent, while 76 pupils had the highest score of 203, saying that 6 pupils scored 1 mark each. Akwa United's head coach Fatai Osho has commended the performance of Central back Wisdom Dawn as the team defeated Rivers United 1-0 to progress to the semi-final of the Niger Super 8 tournament in Lagos. Speaking at the post-match interview, the coach praised the confidence of the lanky defender, describing his ball judgment as unprecedented and a key addition to the current team setup. Centre-back Wisdom Dawn has been a regular starter for the Promise Keepers since the middle of last season, when he joined from NNL side Ibom Youth FC. Akwa United this evening qualified for the semi-final of the Super 8 tournament despite losing 0-2 to Lobby Stars, who by this win have qualified as group leaders. Akwa United conceded 2 goals in the first half and had a goal ruled for offside in the second half. That's the package this evening. Before we go, another look at the top stories. Governor Moana has closed his defense in the petitions filed by Young Progressives Party YPP and its governorship candidate Senator Basi Albert, challenging his victory at the Governorship Elections Petitions Tribunal in Uyo. Governor, who is the second defendant in the suit, called 4 witnesses from the University of Uyo to defend his certificates. The State Ministry of Education, in collaboration with Lagos State-based info company Infotech Technology Limited, has organized training for teachers in Uyo to benefit from modern technology skills. We also told you that the need to underscore the importance of opting for paper bags over plastic alternatives has been highlighted as nation marks World Paper Bag Day. That's a package. Thanks so much for watching, and good night.